In fact, Mama Winnie's last visit here was about 2 to 3 years ago, according to the family. And literally, when she arrives here, Joe, the whole town gets to a standstill. Her presence was so strong and was so felt that everything stopped to acknowledge her presence. I'm just going to talk and turn to Prince Madikizela. Tata, thank you so much for joining us. And, this time where obviously it's not a particularly, a happy moment for the family. It's a very sad moment. Mama Winnie has left not just the nation but the family. Talk to us about how the family is doing at this time.
Well, the family is devastated. The worst thing is that they would like to go to her place, her residence, but the distance and the poverty is the problem. But then the municipality has offered an arrangement where some of the members can go and visit the home. We normally visit a home where there's a bereavement, so they would like to do that kind of a formal visit. Otherwise, everybody is just sad about this.
Dada, just before we came on air, we were talking about Mama Winnie's upbringing, Pa Mbongweni, where she was born. Just share with us some of those memories of her upbringing.
Since we grew up in a rural area, and the normal program for a child of her age was that she would go to school from Monday to Friday. On weekends, she would go and work up in the Emily lands. Her father was a farmer, and then she would do other jobs at home. Besides that, she was very close to the kids in the area. She would share a lot of things, even to the extent of sharing uniform with some of the learners who did not have a uniform. I remember there's a story where she identified a girl of her age from the neighborhood, and she could not understand why she was not going to school. So what she did, she took some of her clothing and gave it to this child and took her to school, until she was discovered by the father that she was attending school. So he went and took her away from the school. So those are the kind of, that's a mixture of people you would get in our area.
You're mentioning that soft side of Mama Winnie, and yet we also spoke about, and we also know the very strong side of Mama Winnie. And you spoke about how in high school she wouldn't even come up to you as a male relative to defend her amongst bullies. She would take it upon herself to defend herself amongst bullies. Talk to us a little bit about that side.
It was not only resistance. She would fight back. And you find some of the boys running away from her because she couldn't take any provocation. She was polite, but don't take it too far. Yeah. So she wouldn't take that. Yes.
And talk to us about the plans of the family and the community here in Bizana. We understand that there will be a memorial service. Talk to us about that.
Firstly, the family was shocked about what happened. And then we came together as a family this morning, and we decided to approach the local mayor and requested that we be assisted with transport. We need to go to Winnie's home. There's a formal visit that a family needs to make to a family where there's a bereavement. We need to do that. Besides that, there's this issue about the burial and all that. Winnie was married and then she was divorced and chased away from there with her kids. So she was accepted in our family, and we accept that she lives in Johannesburg now. But because of the kids, we as a family, we were prepared to accept their decision about the burial. But we want the country to understand that in spite of the fact that she's going to be buried in Johannesburg, she belongs to us. And we were quite happy that there's going to be a memorial service. But we asked the mayor that she should convey our request that it should not just be a provincial one, it must be a national one. Winnie was born here. and the young people here needs a role model, and they would like to hear more about how the people think about Winnie, not just get it from the TVs and the media. So I don't know what, we're waiting for a response from the government and the ANC. But be that as it may, we will accept whatever we get. So if we are going to get a provincial memorial service, it's going to be on the 10th. If it's going to be a national one, it's going to be on the 11th. So we are now busy preparing to go up to Johannesburg. Besides the funeral, we need to visit. Yes. So the family, we have made some statements in the various media houses, and we have expressed our views. But the most important and basic thing is that we would like Winnie to be buried with the dignity she deserves. She has worked for the country. We understand as well that everybody has a leader in Winnie, and she's appreciated by the whole country. In fact, internationally, she's honored. So that's why then we said, if the kids are happy about Johannesburg, she must be buried in Johannesburg.
All right.
Yes.
All right. We'll have to leave it there for now. Thank you so much, Athi Mtongana. Prince Madikizela, Mama Winnie's cousin here in Bizana, saying that, you know, the family at this time is requesting that she be buried in a very dignified manner, asking, you know, national government to host a national and a provincial memorial service here in Bizana if possible. They've also sought out the help from the mayor of this town to make sure that at least these people from where Mama Winnie is from get to hear about the stories of Mama Winnie as she was brought up in this very town of the Eastern Cape in Bizana.